Reality television is a phenomenon that has swept the world off its feet, showcasing some of the most bizarre and sometimes brain-dead individuals God has ever conjured up. With its roots dating all the way back to the 1940s, reality TV has mutated and festered into so many different subgenres that it is literally impossible to not find something you may enjoy. I mean, thinking right off the dome, we have survival shows, cooking shows, dating shows, and obviously, how could we ever forget about the Kardashians? It's just something so interesting about watching a creature do the same mindless task that I also do, but 10 times worse in the process.
Can I kiss you?
Sure.
One of my personal favorites is a real niche one. Next time you guys are on Discovery Channel, peep that show Moonshine is out. That show is just crack. It is quite literally just a bunch of hillbillies in the Appalachian Mountains making moonshine. Like, that's it. That's the show.
Mine's better than what they sell in the liquor store. The sheriff asked me not long ago. He said, Jim Tom, who makes the best whiskey in the county? I said, you're looking at him. Yeah.
And before y'all dip off of this vid to go peep that, finish this vid first, like and sub up while you're at it. I need motion so I can get on one of these shows, gang. Like, we got stuff to do over here. Both the obvious decline of cable television and the gross predation of streaming apps, less and less people are tuning into these shows and are just finding their entertainment elsewhere. And I can already hear you now. Next, what am I going to do with my reality TV fix, man? I need it. Shh, my son, it's not going anywhere. In fact, we already have the next wave of reality TV sitting right in front of us. You know, I really hate that I'm right about this, and the more I think about it, the more it just proves itself. But per the title of this video, IRL streamers are the new reality TV stars. I hear you guys. Let me cook for a second. It's all going to make sense. Let me break it down. IRL streaming, or in real life streaming, is exactly what the name suggests. A streamer, or anyone really, whipping out their phones or sometimes even entire doohickey gizmo backpacks that are fully equipped with entire cameras, external batteries, and a whole data plan. Also, you can stream on the go for the low price of $2,695. Yeah, oh my lord, that hurt my soul saying that much bread for one purchase. Oh my, oh. These Benjis older than the T-Rex, don't get it twisted, but $2,000 for a backpack, like that is insane. But I will say, if you're a naturally entertaining person on stream, it could be considered a good idea to invest in one of these, especially seeing as though we are currently in like a gigantic IRL streaming renaissance. I mean, these people are raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just by running around being fools on camera, all for the sake of clout and schmeckles, all while simultaneously building some huge cult followings. Like, it is insane. Now, I've talked about this epidemic going around before on this channel, but if you're new here, let me give you like a brief synopsis of what's going on. Imagine taking the high school detention class, giving them a camera and saying, be free, go be a delinquent for clout and schmeckles, make Papa proud. And then they go off and get into some of the most ridiculous stuff imaginable. And don't get me wrong, I'm in no way, shape, or form condoning any of the public disturbance stuff. I absolutely think there needs to be some limits put in place before external laws be put in place for us. But I will surely be the first to admit that some of these oddballs are the most fascinating specimens to observe from afar. Like, take Fousey, for example. Back when he was on the loose without a sped fed, my eyes were glued to his stream like white on rice. Just watching how he interacts with his environment through my screen is like putting a goldfish in a tank and then just like looking at it swim in circles. And it's the same exact thought process as watching a fat nigga buy a feast for a family of 5 and then absorbing it in 2 frames over on TLC. Like, who is this specimen and how did we get here? I need to know. I have to understand the lore. And circling back to what I said at the beginning of this video, just as many branches as there are with reality TV, the same thing applies to the streams. For example, one guy could be harassing people over in Japan with his chat, telling him what to do, and also setting him up for failure using the TTS. Taking the racism and stuff like that out the equation, this type of content is extremely similar to Impractical Jokers, but you know, severely less funny. Another example would be Ice Poseidon, who pretty much pioneered this entire IRL streaming niche. This guy's just flat out nuts. He is literally just X Factor at this point. Every other second, he has someone pop into his stream and either try to game end him or spray shit in his face. And yes, I mean actual doo-doo caca. In fact, at the time of this recording, he is currently doing a jail stream, just like Snat did, but instead of playing jump rope with a snitch, they are just waterboarding themselves. Like, I'm not even kidding. I wish I could show you guys, but I am not risking that channel strike. And speaking of Kai, he literally just recreated the jail reality TV show 60 Days In on stream. And if that didn't convince you that I am cooking up something heavenly here, I honestly don't know what will. But beneath the surface, there is one key thing that really sets these two pieces of media apart, and that's the production crew putting everything together and pulling the strings behind the scenes. streams. And as crazy as this might sound, this literally might not even be the case in a few months at this point. I mean, think about it, right? Every big creator in the world has these teams behind them that helps bring these big ideas to life, to the point that they could be considered production teams. In fact, one of the world's alleged biggest streamers is currently scripting out his entire content start to finish in the most obvious and obnoxious ways I have ever seen. We're talking about Neon here, folks. And before the inevitable 12-year-olds in my comments saying, "Yeah, why is this guy talking about my W streamer? This guy's just a hater. He has no clout like Adin Ross and Neon. W Neon loyal. This guy's just a..." I am actively trying to avoid this little clout goblin to the best of my ability, but every time I do one scroll down my Twitter timeline, here he comes with the most uncanny valley of a smile I have ever seen. Dude has been caught red-handed paying people to post his clip, so I literally would not be surprised if he's sending over like a stack and a half to Drama Alert for every single tweet that they post on. And you know what? I'm calling it now. This kid is the industry plant that Twitter thinks Ken Carson is. And since I literally cannot avoid his lore breakdowns anymore at this point, I'm going to use this knowledge to my advantage and further prove my point of this video. Neon is currently toting around this OF model named Sam Frank on stream, who is literally only there to promote her OF. I don't know how she can make it any more obvious. Allegedly, these two are dating, which is red flag number one here, because in what ungodly corrupt universe is this woman willingly dating him other than for his money? Oh, but what about his personality? Cut the shit, dog. Now, as I just said, I am literally cursed with seeing this kid all up and down my timeline, because Drama Alert is literally just a Neon shell at this point. And I kid you not, the replies to all of these tweets mentioning these two are flooded with 12-year-olds telling him to break up with the girl because he is being used. And Neon is literally playing right into it by tweeting out stuff like this and having other streamers in his little network play into it as well. It is parasocialism at its finest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the viewers are so hooked onto this storyline that they can't break away from it. The same way people are so invested into each season of The Bachelor. These carefully woven stories pull in the demographic to the point where they have no choice but to keep watching stream after stream after stream just so they don't miss a plot point. But the question is the content itself 100% fake? I personally don't think so, and coincidentally, the same can be said for reality TV. Let's take the Kardashians, for example. I fully believe that they are living their lives as normal, but production teams step in and throw wrenches in the mix just for the drama. Like, remember a couple of years ago when Kim almost caught Saint looking at her little tape on Roblox? Bro, production obviously orchestrated that to stir up some drama. Like, come on now. I mean, Saint very well could have found that naturally, but what are the odds that that happened while cameras were rolling? The same thing is going on with all of Neon's content. This whole relationship is just a dating reality show where Neon and Sam are the cast. And the production, which is more likely than not just him, Aiden, and their teams, are throwing up pics of Sam doing X, Y, and Z on Twitter, all just to make his chat talk about him more. Jesus Christ, I am too far in. Someone needs to save me. Please help me. It's scripted, but not entirely fake. And for the 12-year-olds who literally could not comprehend what I just said, let me speak your language real quick. Neon is an out streamer. He is scripting this so that you can keep watching. He has outwits and Sam does not have a guy. Matter of fact, I am so confident in this script theory that I will literally make it better for you guys, like right now. If Fousey does not try and save Neon from Sam during this first week of streaming, I will do whatever the least like comment on this video is. Now, please be reasonable. I'm not doing anything gross and I'm not putting myself in danger. I am not Ice Poseidon. I am next. But if I win, y'all need to give me some motion. I don't know how y'all to do it, but it's for you to figure out and me to reap the benefits of. All in all, content is quite literally just a flat circle of repeated ideas that all overlap each other in different timelines. Ludwig's mogul money is literally just Jeopardy. AMP and RDC have done Family Feud multiple times, and Juice is just Kids' Choice Awards mixed with Jeopardy. The best way to keep an audience engaged is by telling a story, and by carefully weaving in small narratives while being in public as a personality, you literally just have reality TV. IRL streamers jacking these trends is not surprising, but I can't say that I fully saw it coming. But this was just a little think piece I had in the back of my head that I really wanted to talk about, just like I do with the rest of my videos. So if you like this one, you should probably click on one of these here. Specifically tap into that 9 to 5 video. I kind of cook, gang. I kind of cook, and the algorithm is putting its dick and balls all up in his mouth. It is being destroyed. Well, with that being said, that's going to do it for me, folks. It is currently, oh Lord, it is 1 a.m. and I have to get up for work tomorrow. So do me a favor and like the video if you liked it, subscribe because you made it this far into the video and you clearly like me. Check out all my socials link below, and I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Be safe. Peace.